The cold weather is back, I'm back, the traveling desk is back, and more importantly, beautiful Taichung is back. In this short video, I have a story I want to share with you from my life in Taiwan, and specifically about some of the awesome people that I've met here. So let's get to it. In order to give this video a little foundation, a meaning, and a bit of a direction, there is a piece of information that you need to know. Taiwan repeatedly, over and over, gets voted into the top 10 safest countries in the world. And according to one particular study last year, Taipei City was given a crime index rating of 15.76. Unbelievable, right? It basically means incredibly safe, and gave Taipei third place, meaning that out of 378 cities across the world, Taipei is the third safest. Compare this to my home city of Liverpool, which scored a crime index of 38.8 and came 146th out of 378, you can start to see how safe foreigners here in Taiwan can feel. So this story that I want to share with you actually serves to back up this fact and gives me an opportunity to talk about some of the amazing, awesome people that popped into my life. In this particular case, not my friends or colleagues or students, but instead some completely random people that took part in a small but significant event in my life that factored into me making the decision to stay here and build a life for myself in Taiwan. So, story time. And this story revolves around this, my wallet. A rather beautiful wallet, even if I do say so myself. And actually a special gift from a good friend here in Taiwan. But this story isn't about any of my friends, it's about the completely random people that helped me get this wallet back a few years ago when I lost it. So let's jump to Tainan 2013, where I was playing a 2-day soccer tournament, 2-day football tournament over a weekend. And I woke up on the Sunday morning to find my wallet along with all my cards and my cash, not to mention my photo of recently born William, was missing. So, mentally retracing my steps from the night before, I remembered I had gone to 7-Eleven to pick up some water. So, after asking unsuccessfully at the hotel reception if they had it, I went back to the 7-Eleven that I'd visited the night before and asked if anyone had handed in my wallet. They hadn't, but this 7-Eleven clerk, a young guy, he is the first of the people that I want to mention today. He helped me so much. He went into the back, checked the CCTV according to the time I was in last night, and he told me that when I left the store, I definitely had my wallet. So, after a pretty futile look outside the 7-Eleven and the path back to the hotel, there was nothing for it other than to go to the police station and report my wallet missing. So I must specify that from the moment I walked into Tainan police station, despite having lost my wallet earlier in the day, this actually turned out to be one of the most beautiful, heart-fulfilling, rewarding days of my life here in Taiwan. As soon as I walked into the police station and declared, 不好意思，我的钱包不见了, I was greeted with a smile, a hot cup of tea, and asked to take a seat on a sofa where I could watch TV, while the non-speaking Taiwanese police officer called the foreign affairs officer to give up her Sunday and come and help me. Then, while I was waiting, knowing that I had no money due to my lost wallet, the police officer called his friend down the street who owned a restaurant that brought me a lunchbox and a drink, all completely free out of the goodness of their own heart, So when the Foreign Affairs officer came, not only did she speak perfect English and help me complete all of the necessary forms, but upon discovering that I had no money, she took me to Tainan train station, bought me my ticket out of her own pocket without any intention of ever getting the money back. Just a genuinely honest, incredibly generous gesture to a person that she had never met before, but she could obviously see was in need of help. It's one of the few times in my life where I've felt genuinely helpless and humbled, yet felt so safe and secure knowing that I was surrounded by people who were willing unconditionally to jump in and help and get me back home nice and safe. So to that officer that bought my ticket, to the policeman in the police station, to the guy from the restaurant that brought me lunch, and of course to the clerk in 7-Eleven that searched the CCTV for me, I want to say thank you. I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Your kindness and generosity and willingness to help someone in need just added to the countless positive feelings that this country has given me and given me reason to stay and call it home. So after all that, you're probably thinking about the wallet. What happened to it and how did I get it back? Well, about 4 days later, I went to my post box, opened it up, looked inside, and what did I find but a brown manila envelope with my Chinese name and address on it. Opened it up, and what's inside but my wallet. No name, no note, nothing. Just the wallet. Nothing at all inside to let me know who was responsible for returning it. And all of the cash, all of the cards, and my photo were still inside. Just another anonymous, awesome Taiwanese resident that did the right thing and saw that this property was returned to its owner. Now, to digress a little and increase the dramatic level of this video, I can talk about something we have in England called the Tomb of the Unknown Warrior. Now, this tomb is used to signify all of the soldiers that died anonymously during the First World War, and people go there and pay their respects to that one individual, but the point is that this tomb represents all of the soldiers that died, all of the soldiers that fought and gave their lives for their country without getting adequate individual reward or recognition. So, without wanting to sound too dramatic, similar to the Tomb of the Unknown Warrior, to the person that found my wallet, picked it up, looked inside, checked the address, put it in an envelope, paid at the post office to send it to me, all anonymously without the possibility of reward or recognition, to you, to that person. You represent the millions of like-minded, generous, kind-hearted Taiwanese that will go out of their way to help and make foreigners feel safe and welcome here in Taiwan. It's because of people like you that Taiwan, year after year, repeatedly keeps showing up in this study as one of the safest and crimeless countries in the world. So thank you for that. Thank you to the one individual that returned my wallet, and thank you to the millions of you here that I know would do exactly the same. This country is all the more beautiful because of people like you. But in order to balance this video, I feel I must mention that of course there is crime here. I do hear about it, but other than the occasional red light jumper, I just don't see it. As this is my vlog, all I can talk about is the positive experiences that I've had. How about you? Have you had any experiences similar to my wallet story? Have you lost something and had it returned? Or have you been the one returning something? Let's fill the comment section of this video with positivity and show the world exactly why Taiwan and our people are so awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing if you already did, and I'll see you next time in my life in Taiwan.